And there we go. That's nice. There we go. Good. There we go. And we are on again. Back on the tracks. Yep. Rolling down the tracks. Bumpy road today. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you guys. Don't know how long we're going to be on today, but I figured I would just come on, say hey, say hello, good morning, all that good stuff. Kind of crappy afternoon today, weather-wise. Had a couple of sprinkles, and then the sun slowly break through. But everything else fell into place. We have Alan here today.
Yeah,
he figured he'll drop by, say hey.
Yeah, I only have
How
the
you
weekend
doing, Alan?
nowadays. Monday to Friday, I'm busy. So, yeah, thought I'd better drop in, say hello to
Kev. Did you just get off work, or you got to go to work later on today?
Ooh, it's a weekend. It's a weekend here. It's Saturday. No work.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Saturday, Sunday off, so I'm going to enjoy it.
Nice. There we go.
So what have you been up to, Kev?
Are you still... What's that?
What have you been up to?
I've been trying. That looks good. I've been talking to my sons, and I wouldn't mind going up to Alaska and seeing my two sons.
That's a good idea.
They're asking me if I want it, and I'm telling them that I definitely want to go up there. So we're trying to make small plans on going up, because Alaska is far away from where I'm at.
Okay.
You could drive, but it's a long ways.
Yeah, I wouldn't go, driving long distance nowadays. I just jump in a plane. It's like, even for myself, I have friends in the next state over. I could drive there and take a day, or I could jump in a plane and be there in an hour and a half. It's sort of like catch the plane. Just depends on how much it costs.
Oh. Hey, Roger Miller.
So I told you PV was back in the States.
Yeah.
It just all of a sudden appeared in an art gallery. I'm like, wow. It's like, okay, you're definitely not in the Philippines.
Yeah, I think he did that just to prove that where he's located at.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Roger. Your sons are over there fishing, making some money.
Dangerous job, but good money doing that sort of shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because you go overboard, nobody's jumping over to catch you, mate. That's it. You're done.
Well, yeah. Usually we have a inflatable life preserver on us. but you know, all the gear that we are wearing, and the water is so cold that we got like around 30 seconds, and we're not going to be rescued. It's more or less a recovery.
Yeah. Well, that's where you make the money. Where
You
there's
know,
danger, there's
you
money.
can't. Especially my like when I was commercial fishing, that was in January and February when we're doing for Alaska king crab. That's the season is in January and February, and boy, that's some cold time in Alaska, especially over there in the Bering Sea.
Yeah. So we've got 7 people watching. Write some stuff in the chat so we got something to talk about, because me, it's just been work, man. Work, and saving up money to go back over to the Philippines. That's about it. Got me tickets, so I know when I'm leaving and when I'm getting back. But yeah, that's about it. Should be fun this time.
Oh, so
Hopefully
you got your ticket already, huh? Well, that's good that you already took care of that problem.
Yeah, I know it's quick and easy just buying a ticket. Trying to explain to my
Now
parents.
you just kind of sit on it.
Yeah, trying to explain to my parents why it's cheaper for me to go to the Philippines than fly and go see them. It's like, but I can stay in Australia and it'll cost me $1,000, or it'll cost me $1,000 and I'll fly to another country and back. So I'm like, I'm going to another country. Australia is stupid like that.
Plus, I mean,
like, it's subsidized the cost of the airplane tickets, I'm certain, to go overseas, because it doesn't make sense to stay in the same country, the same plane costs more. Yeah, it's just stupid. I don't understand it. And then having arguments about immigration. I don't know if you have immigration problems over there, but yeah, the cost of getting someone in Australia is about $15,000 now. After lawyer fees and all that shit.
If you go over there, you can. If you go over there, you can. You know, it's like your vacation, and if she comes over to you,
yeah,
it's a vacation for her, but you know, it's not really.
Yeah, and
I think it will cost more,
loopholes.
right?
You have to, or not loopholes, lots of hoops you have to jump through. It's like they're more worried about if she comes here on a holiday visa, will she leave and go back home? And you have to, sort all that sort of shit out, which is really frustrating.
Well, how long is she allowed to stay there? Like 90 days?
Yeah, 90 days in the space of 12 months. Oh, we all know what you're going there for, Alan. Yeah, I know what I'm going there for too. The fucking red horse and the spicy sig, mate.
Well, we all need some kind of agenda.
Yeah, that's right. Without goals, then you just sit on your ass and do nothing with your life.
Oh man. Well, yeah, you need something a little bit more than that. I mean, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, well, you know, you don't want to do that when you're in the Philippines either. You know, get old and find a good window and get a chair and just stay right there and look out the window.
Yeah, fuck that. That ain't me. I can't do that shit. I did it for fucking 2 months just sitting around the house. I swear I went fucking stir crazy.
Yeah. Crazy Joe Expat, welcome aboard. Yeah, that boredom, man, that will get to you. And when it gets to you, then you're gonna start grabbing Old Faithful. Maybe it'll start with Red Horse.
I know what happens when I get bored. I just start drinking piss every day of the week and fucking get drunk. It's not good.
Yeah.
So I need work. I need something. because me and boredom just means I go crack open beers.
Yeah. And then when you can't afford to drink beer, then you got to start drinking long necks. And then when you can't drink that, then you're gonna find some more gut rot.
Yeah, exactly. Gut rot.
But it's easy to fall.
Oh, trust me, I've been rock bottom before, man.
Hey,
I have
Ken.
been fucking rock bottom. So yeah, I'm in a good place now, though.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you got a good foundation and you got a good relationship.
Yeah. Even my missus and my family have noticed that I don't drink as much alcohol as I used to. Probably 18 months ago, I'd drink fucking beer every day of the week. Every day of the week. But yeah, it's not a thing anymore. The only habit I want to get rid of is fucking smoking, man. That's one habit I wish I didn't start. That's about a $10,000 a year habit when you take in the cost of smokes and a pack a day. Works out to about $10,000 a year you spend on cigarettes. So yeah,
That's
imagine
an
how many fucking
expensive
trips
habit.
overseas that is.
And then it's really cheap in the Philippines if you smoke.
Yeah, I know. That's what pisses me off the most. So I quit smoking here, then I go back over there, and it's like $2 a pack. Like fucking hell.
Yeah.
And guess what? I go check on Australian customs when I'm allowed to bring back into Australia. I'm only allowed to bring in 50 cigarettes. That's all I'm allowed to bring back. Otherwise, I have to pay tax
Is
on the
it a
rest.
certain kind of cigarettes, like a certain brand, or is it any brand but only a certain number?
It's basically up to 50 grams of tobacco, which basically works out to 50 cigarettes.
Oh, so what? 50 cigarettes or 50 packs?
No, 50
50
grams. Basically, 50 cigarettes all up. That's all you're allowed to bring back, and 2.2 liters of alcohol. So, yeah. Like in this Australian government's fucked in the head.
Are they worried about you like open up your own business?
Seriously, if I could bring back as many cigarettes as I could, I would get a carry-on suitcase, fill that up with a whole lot of $2 packets of smokes, come back home and sell them for $20 a pack, and they'd still be cheaper than what you can get on the store shelves.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess too many people did that sort of stuff. I think the limit was 250 cigarettes at one time. You go over there with 5 family members, you come back with 40, 50 packets of smokes, and then go sell them, and you make your money for your holiday.
Hey, 5-5.
5-5.
I got to go. Roger, what are you doing? I got to go to fight down traffic to find I can. Today's Friday, and my cousin's kids started school on Wednesday, and today's already Friday, so the weekend's already here. So we had a short school weekend. That's okay. Yeah, friend of my aunt's here in Kentucky. They got a funeral to go to tomorrow.
Wow, that's
That then they asked me if I want to go. I got not really. I mean, what do I? I mean, I don't mind going to a funeral, but I don't know the person, so it just kind of. I don't know. I
yeah.
mean, if I
Funerals are
know
not
the
one of those
person,
things I really put my hand up to go to. I think the last funeral I went to was like 10 years ago, and I fucking hated every minute of it.
yeah,
Especially, I don't know if you've been to an open coffin
yeah.
viewing at a funeral. It's like, yeah, that's fucked up. I will never go to an open funeral again, like open coffin funeral, because then that last image you see them lying in a coffin, it like fucking burns in the back of your brain.
Oh,
If you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. The my last funeral that I went to was my son's funeral.
Yeah.
So that was the last one. And after
Yeah.
that, that kind of was, I don't really feel like going to anybody else's because it does linger in your mind.
Oh, it definitely does. It's
Hey,
not
Billy
something.
K.
Yeah. Have you stayed in Cebu City? No, I have not stayed in Cebu City.
It would be nice to check it out though. Go there on the weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Go
doing
check
some
out
more touristy
Sentai
stuff when I'm
7.
over there. I might go to a couple of islands instead of staying in the same spot like I did last time. Already did the bloody Enchanted Kingdom, the Sky Ranch. I did all that sort of shit. So went to the, what is it, Mall of Asia or whatever the hell they call it, the big shopping center
Yeah.
there. Walked through there.
How was that?
In all honesty, it's not really that big compared to shopping centers we have here in Australia. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it was big, but yeah, that's it. We've got shopping centers the same size, if not bigger.
Yeah. We got one in Anchorage. It's a monster size.
Yeah, we got shopping centers here that could take you a whole day to walk through every store or every floor. It'll take you over a day to walk through it. Or you could get lost walking the one direction, take a couple of turns, you won't know where the hell you are.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, the hard part is forgetting where you parked your car.
Yes, that's right. Well, my old man taught me the Anderson Park, which is the best park you can have. You find the furthest corner and you park your car there. So you know when you get out of the stores, you walk to the furthest corner and that's where your car will be. And 9 times out of 10, nobody parks there. So your car door won't get dinged or scratched up. So, yeah. It was called the Anderson Park because it was about a 5-minute walk to the door.
Mm-hmm.
For a first-time traveler to the Philippines, what places do you recommend? Well, I do recommend Enchanted Kingdom, and that was relatively cheap, and that was a good day. That was fun. Also doing the whole Sky Ranch thing. If you can do the bloody zip line thing that they have there at Sky Ranch, you're better than me, man. I looked at this zip line they have over the edge of a hill overlooking a volcano, which is literally less than 1K away. I didn't have the guts to do it. I'm like, nah, fuck that, not doing it. And then there was a Ferris wheel there as well at Sky Ranch, and I went, nah, not doing it. I saw more rust on that bloody thing. I swear, I don't know how it turns. Yeah. They don't have the same occupational health and safety and inspectors for how safe something is. It basically keeps running until it breaks, then they fix it. So yeah,
For the first time traveler, I think it's a good idea to go to a smaller place.
yeah, that's
Work
true.
your way up to a bigger place, but go small first, and then when you feel more comfortable, then go bigger and bigger. But don't feel overwhelmed. So I would go to the smallest place first, like for me, like Iloilo, where I lived, that was a smaller place. And then after that, I would go and like wiggle to a bigger place, because like in Iloilo, you got Boracay and you got Cebu, not too far. You got Gimeras Island, and then if you want to go to Bacolod, you got you can go over there. So where I was living at, you got all these places that's right at your hand. It's not very far to go to. And if you want to go back to Manila, that's only 45 minutes to go on plane ride.
Yeah, that is true. I honestly believe, like, just look at Manila in your rearview mirror while you're driving away from it, because I'm even used to crowded cities, and that place is like a rat race. There's people everywhere. There's from beggars to street people to normal people. It's just chaos. Yeah. It will take you at least an hour to get from one side to the other. Doesn't matter what transport you use. It's just, yeah, it's chaos there. I was kind of glad to leave it.
Yeah, you could go there. You can start out early in the morning, but
Yeah,
you still in the afternoon. You're still gonna battle the traffic. So if you start go there to your destination early in the morning time, that's great. But still, still gonna have to battle the traffic.
yeah. Oh, another nice place I remember I went to was, I think it's Venice Shopping Center. I think that's close to Manila. It's Venice Shopping Center. It's basically has a little water canal in the middle of the shopping center, and you can take a boat ride through there, and it's nice, and have a meal.
But
It
I
was
like
nice. I did enjoy my time there. That was good.
one of my favorite places is Tagaytay.
Yeah, I did like it there. I reckon next time I go there, I might actually jump on one of those boats and go over to where the volcano is, so I can,
Yeah.
yeah, take some photos.
Well, over in Tagaytay, they got real like first class resorts. They got real nice hotels there. They got a whole bunch of things to do there now. When I first went, it wasn't. They had some, but now today they got a whole bunch of everything there.
Yeah. And if you don't like the heat, it's a good place to head to, because it is genuinely a little bit cooler when you're up there. The heat
Yeah.
is not as bad. It's not as hot there. That's what I noticed when I was there. It was a nice day out there.
Well, back during the day when Marcos was ruling the Philippines, that was Tagaytay was his presidential summer resort because
Yeah.
it was cooler. So he always thought that was a lot nicer there. So that's why he made it his summertime resort. So if he liked it, then it's good for everybody.
Exactly. Exactly.
But no, today that place, big businesses there. A lot of hotels are there. They got gambling casinos there. They got a zoo. The last time I was there, they had a zoo there. So they do got a whole bunch of nice places to go to, and quite a bit of nice 3 or 4 star resorts there, maybe a 5 star resorts there.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Hey
definitely
Jimmy,
see if that zoo's still there. I remember you said it was a good 10 or 15 years ago you were there, but I'll definitely suss out and see if the zoo's still there, because I wouldn't mind going to a zoo over there. That's
oh
one thing I
yeah,
didn't do.
they had tigers and oh gosh, a whole bunch of animals that they had there. All I
Okay.
remember was the gators, the snakes, and the tigers.
Well, I'll let you know what's in there. I'll let you know what it's like. I'll make sure I take plenty of photos. I'm going to go out and buy a half decent camera. I don't know what to buy, but I'll buy a decent camera. So when I'm over there, I can, yeah, take some photos. I'll probably do some Facebook live streaming or YouTube live streaming,
Yeah.
buying a cheap laptop. So yeah,
Well,
I
well,
have enough shit
just get a
sorted.
camera that does both, that you can vlog and take stills.
Yeah, I think the most people go the Canon. I think it's a X something 600. It's like a 1080p or 4K camera. About $500 nowadays. So I might get something like
Well,
that.
I'm curious if you can do use that GoPro 6 and take stills and vlog off of.
GoPro 6.
Because I know you can do that with a GoPro 5. There's not much difference between the GoPro 6 and the GoPro 5. I think Jerry has one of those already. Couple other vloggers have that camera.
Yeah, they're not bad. Only $399. That's how much they're going for at the moment. I just Googled it.
Oh, well, it's better than $500 then,
Yeah, it's true.
because if you can get everything in all in one, then you're just saving a lot more money, and then it's a lot more gear you don't have to carry around. Because you can get one of those wind socks for your cameras, what do you call it, microphone. You just put this over your microphone, portable
Yeah,
microphone, and the wind doesn't make that wind sound no more.
all right. But yeah, next time when I go over there, I'm going to make sure decent camera. Because yeah, the only thing that pissed me off is that I had a good phone, I had a good camera, had the Samsung S8, and then at work it fell out of my pocket and got smashed, and I was like, oh
Oh,
shit. Yeah,
you know, honestly, if you guys buy this stuff and then you bring it like on vacation, get insurance before you go on all your like electrical items and stuff, and your insurance company will reimburse you on whatever you break or get stolen.
yeah, that's a must-have anytime you go overseas. Just insurance, it just covers your ass.
Because I'm sure your that phone that costs quite a bit of money, and you
Yeah,
don't want to keep on buying the same thing over and over again, especially if you get something stolen. You're covered by your insurance.
Roger, where you live? I'm over in Ecoland. Where the fuck is Ecoland? Ken said that. I don't know. Yeah, where he's talking about.
Yeah, I think you would have to Google it.
Yeah, I
Ecoland.
reckon that's one of those
Oh,
places.
Ken, I'm not sure where that's at.
No
Oh,
idea.
Roger, where? Oh, Roger, where you live? Huh?
For a ride downtown.
Well, Roger's over in Mindanao. So, Ken, if you live over in Mindanao, then Davao,
Ah, there you go.
River
She
Bridge.
said just west over the Davao River Bridge. There you go. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, at my work, there's four bloody Filipino workers now. Four of them, all working on working visas. So yeah, I now get to speak to other Filipinos, and the funny thing is, I understand their English better than what I understand my boss's English.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh, you're working with some Filipinos?
yeah. There's four of them, all on working visas at my workplace. It's because
Oh, that's
Australians are
cool.
too fucking lazy to do hard work. That's the problem.
Are they men or women or both?
One man, three women.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. They're basically like one's a couple, then one's like a sister of the couple, and then there's one other that has a boyfriend in New Zealand or some shit like that.
Huh. Do you talk with them and communicate with them, rub shoulders with them?
Yeah, I definitely talk to them. I talk about my experience over there, and they give me advice on what I should do, where I should go. Um,
Nice.
they basically tell me their life story and why they're over here in Australia. They're basically going to work here for 5 years and then retire back home a millionaire.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Well, yeah, but see, hopefully it's not a 1 day millionaire.
Yeah,
That means they're gonna go there and spend it all and be broke again the
well,
next
get
day.
this. They're here in Australia. They get a wage, not the same wage as I do, but they get free house, free electricity. So they don't have to pay rent. They don't have to pay utility. So they're pretty good, pretty well off. And when you consider all four of them live in the same house,
Well,
it's
that's good.
they'll go home. They'll be happy. I wish I could get that sort of shit. Like your boss goes, "Oh, you're an Australian. Here's a free house. Don't worry about your power bill." Then yeah, that'd be nice. But that shit don't happen unless you're working remotely.
Yeah, that's fun. That's good when you can meet other Filipinos over there where you work at. Then you can BS with them, invite them over to your house, have a couple of drinks, or have a barbecue.
Yeah, we already did the
You know,
barbecue thing at work. So yeah,
cool.
it was good.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with interacting with other people. Just make sure your woman don't think you're fooling around, fooling around and stuff,
Yeah, I know.
because she might think that
Oh, yeah,
women tend to do that.
they do. They do. Not interested. One's married. One's got a kid. One's got a boyfriend in
Yeah,
New Zealand. It's like, nah, not
yeah. Just
interested.
tell her that she's ugly as hell.
Yeah, that's
I
it. She
mean,
looks like she fell out of a fucking tree and hit every branch on the way down. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, and on the way back. I
That's
mean,
it. Exactly.
because well, because I remember you telling me about your good friend and your girlfriend didn't. I don't know if maybe it's the same girlfriend or different girlfriend. She didn't like you going over there and having drinks and crashing because you don't want to drive.
Oh yeah, that was my ex-wife. My ex-wife didn't like me going out
Oh,
and
okay.
drinking and partying. But yeah, I was a bad partner back then. When I was working, I'd knock off on Friday, go to the pub, and come home Sunday. That's how bad I was. I used to just go get fucked up and not come home until Sunday. I'd book a hotel or I'd stay at the boss's house and just piss on. But yeah, I kind of understand why that marriage failed. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I noticed you're keeping your hair short.
Ah,
Is
yeah,
that for
definitely.
you
No,
can keep it?
I need to keep myself clean, keep myself tidy. I need to shave this shit off my face, but yeah, I caught it's winter. It's fucking cold. Simple as that.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is, mate.
Uh, so Jamie, what's been going on over there? How's the boys been doing? I'm talking about Jay and Bama. I went on this morning late and it sounded like everybody's all happy and doing nice, singing kumbaya to everybody. I'm not following too much of everybody. Got things to do, places to go. It's all good. It's all good. Not sure who they're gonna roast tomorrow on that riff raff.
They always find
channel.
someone. I found it funny that I found bloody Ren, Mr. Sentai 7 was on there. I caught that. I'm like, holy shit, that was one guy. They were, tearing a new one on a weekly basis. If not twice a week, we're tearing him a new asshole. But he was there. Good on him.
Well, you know, one day you're friends, next day enemies, next day friends again.
Yeah. Exactly.
Kind of like a chameleon, easy to change colors.
Yes. I'm not one of those type of blokes. If I don't like you, I don't like you. Simple as that.
Yeah. Johnny Warrior changed sides. They had a misunderstanding, and Dave didn't like it, and they gave him the boot, something like
Okay.
that.
I have to say that Aloe bloke, he's an interesting character. When you listen to his talk, him talking, he's an interesting character. That's what I'll call him, a character. He just, he's brutally honest, which can be a good thing.
Well, you know, aloe is a different kind of mammal. You don't know when, or you don't know, because his somebody already cut his rattle off of him, so you don't know when he strikes. You know, like a rattlesnake, and he cut off the rattle.
Yeah.
But you know, he's a good guy. In heart, he's a good guy. But I don't. It's not healthy to make him angry or betray him. It's not healthy to do.
Oh, I can understand that.
I mean, but I think he can go overboard too easily and carry a grudge too easily. Because you know, with when he was talking that trash about Jay's father, you know, that part was a little bit. I think that was his German side coming out of his mouth. You know,
Yeah.
his
That's probably
European
why
side.
I've got Dutch blood through my veins. He's German, so yeah, it's probably why. We're Dutch, German are all known for being rude and arrogant. It's just one of our traits.
Well, yeah, European.
Yeah.
His green blood coming out. But you know, as a rule, I like him and stuff. I like Roberto. He's always been halfway decent with me. But I mean, John Doe, he's, you know, he has his moments. You know, there's nothing wrong with him. He has his moments, but you know, those other guys, you know, they will backstab you or kick you when you're down, and you know, people might say, "Oh no, they're good guys." Hey,
but that's the thing. YouTube thrives on drama.
You just don't know them. Hey, I do know them, so just be careful.
Yeah.
Don't slip and fall and expect them to help you up.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think
just my opinion only.
No, the problem is that people publish too much information online so that people can find out drama about somebody too quickly, too easily. And then all they do is draw a couple of lines, couple of dots. All right, that's obviously happening. That's what we're going to go for today. If you know what I mean. If I fucking put on YouTube every time me and my fucking missus had an argument or a fight, or if I did something along those lines on Facebook, then fuck. Yeah, it's only the information you give somebody is what they can use.
Yeah. So it's not good to give out too much information.
Yeah,
You don't want to give them. You don't want to make. You know, you don't want to add wood to the fire.
yeah, exactly. Well, we got 15 people watching. Somebody write something in the chat so we got something to answer. Otherwise, me and Kev are just going to sit here having a good fucking yarn and you're going to be watching us talk. So,
I'm surprised you're not cracking nothing open.
mate, it's not even midday yet. I'm not cracking a beer.
And what that
7
stopped you
a.m.
before?
Yeah, I know it's never stopped me before, but yeah, I don't feel like cracking a beer open yet. I still got fucking housework to do. I still got
Silly
dishes and
me.
washing to do.
How's it going, Kev? Well, you know, you know, I have the weather's good right now, so I'm having a good day. When we have a low pressure, I'm having a Frankenstein day. Because you know, Frankenstein is the lightning and the thunder, and he's grabbing his head. Well, same thing, same with me. But right now we have a high pressure range, so I'm doing good. My family's doing good, so I'm doing good. You know. Yeah.
So how's the knee going? I forgot to ask about that. I remember you had a whole lot of work done on your knee to get that
My
shit
my
sorted.
knee is my knee is messed up again.
Ah, shit. What did you
I
do
gotta
this
go
time?
to the I gotta go to my doctor on the 26th, and he's gonna drain my knee. My kneecap is like all puffed out. I got a whole bunch of fluid in it, but I'm just gonna wait until my appointment, and he's gonna go stick a big ass needle inside me and drain it out.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck, fuck needles.
And
Fucking.
you know the bad part is he gets a can of some kind of like an aerosol spray can, and he sprays where he's gonna put the needle because it's supposed to deaden the like freeze the area, and then he sticks the needle through. Hell, it hurts more when he uh sprays it than he puts the needle. I'd rather have him just put the needle in and put it through the cartilage than having him freeze it.
Yeah. Those numbing creams or whatever the fuck they use for whenever they're cutting you open or injections, that shit don't work. I remember when I had to have a fucking surgery and I'm like, I can feel that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, this shit's still hurting. It didn't make no difference. But the funny thing is, I kept on complaining it was still hurting, it was still hurting, it was still hurting. I can still feel it. By the time I left there, my whole right leg was numb. I was like, yeah, maybe I
yeah,
too
at
much.
the end. Yeah, at the end of the period, it feels like my whole leg is asleep.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, more injections, more injections. And then, yeah, I realized maybe I asked for too much because, yeah, my leg was numb for about a day and a half.
Yeah, and if you ever walk on your leg when your leg is asleep, well, hey, I mean, it feels like your leg is chopped off, and you got
Yeah,
no control of your leg.
it's like it's not there.
Oh.
Exactly.
But yeah, where the weather is, where my kids are at, it's not too bad. A little bit of rain, but we don't get no flash floods over in the Iloilo area. They're kind of protected because of like Mindanao would get the storms and Manila would get the storms, and Cebu and Bacolod and Iloilo, they don't get hit so bad. They do get storms, but not it's kind of buffered.
Yeah. Oh, that's good because that's the thing with those storms and floods and typhoons coming through there. You always wonder, well, how are they doing? What's going on? Are they safe? But if you know
Yeah.
that they live in a good spot, then you don't really stress so much. It's like me and my missus, I know when there's a flood, well, I don't have to worry. She's on the second story, so it's not like water's going to wash through the door. And yeah,
Huh. Mm, what is 55 saying? Hi, Kev. Hey, 55. Made a lot of money today. Who made a lot of money today?
yeah. Who made a lot of money? I want to know. And
Please,
how?
please tell us the secret.
Yes, tell us the secret sauce to sit on your ass and make money. That'd be good.
Well, I don't want to go to jail for it though.
Yeah, that's true. As long as it's above board, it's all good.
I ain't worried about going to jail, but it's just not. It's not no fun. Not a picnic.
I don't want to go to jail because it's just simple things that stop you from going to other countries.
Yeah.
I think Canada is one of the hardest countries to get into. If you even got a drink driving offense or some shit, they could sometimes say no to you for
Oh,
coming over.
I got a friend of mine. He was a convicted felon, and he was driving from Alaska to Seattle, and he had to drive through Canada, and the Canadian government said okay on this one time, but they won't let him do it again.
Yeah.
But he had a conviction when he was like in his early 20s, and now he's in his like late 40s, and they told him this was the last time. I don't know if they'll even let him in, like going to the airport.
Yeah, I have a mate
Yeah.
that's in America and he wanted to come over to Australia for a holiday, but he can't. The simple fact is that he has one conviction that he got when he was in his 20s. That was a serious conviction that basically stopped him. He can't come to Australia. I'm like, shit. And it's something along those lines. You can't even go to the airport to catch the plane.
Huh. But isn't your country founded on criminals?
Yeah, it is. We were found by convicts. Alan, you
Yeah.
only went to the Philippines one time for 2 weeks. Yes, that's correct. And I'm going back again for a couple of weeks again. Here in Australia, you
Nice.
basically have to work. Every 3 months you work, you're entitled to 1 week off. So after 6 months work, you can have 2 weeks off. So that's what I'm doing.
Oh, that's cool. So every 90 days, huh?
Yeah, every 90 days you're
So
entitled to
every
1 week off.
quarter. Huh.
And that time
Well,
off
why
is
don't you just
paid
wait a
time
whole
off.
year and you could get a whole month off?
Yeah, and that whole month would be paid for as well. So you'd get a month wages while you're away.
Yeah, we at my company at the mine, we could get that. We could get every 90 days we could get a week off, or we could get salary. We could put that money into the bank, so we could choose. Do we want to take a week off, or do we want to have that put into our bank account?
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah, that was pretty nice.
that's basically going to be my extra bonus spending money. That's why the date of my flight is the date of my payday. So I know when I jump on the plane, I got money in the bank, 2 weeks worth of pay, go over there, have a good time. So,
Cool.
Alan, so now your how Filipino chat boards giving out expert advice. Oh, Alan ain't giving expert advice. Alan's just talking about his experience going over there. I'm fucking far from an expert. Fucking go talk to the other people, mate. I'll consider myself an expert after spending 5 years there.
Maybe
I'm a tourist.
Maybe Popeye. Maybe you could go talk to Popeye. He gets expert advice.
Yeah, talk
He
to
hasn't
Popeye.
he hasn't been to the Philippines
Frank.
for what, 40 years?
Frank, he's still looking for his Starbucks.
Hey, I like Frank. Frank knows where Starbucks. He got it on GPS.
Yeah, I know. I watched one of his videos he just uploaded, and he's walking around asking people for Starbucks. I'm like, I'm
That's
glad
an
he did
old
something
video.
like that.
That's an old video.
I'm like, yeah, good on you. Fuck him. Enjoy yourself, man. I like Frank. He does what he does, and he don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Barmer's number one. Yes, go speak to Barmer while he's still there. See what he's an expert. He's been there a while.
Hey, Mike. Yeah. Well, we are all number one in our comic book.
But if the funny thing is, if being an expert comes to experience over in the Philippines, then PV would be one of the biggest experts there are, because he managed to go over to the Philippines and live there for nothing for a long time.
Yep. I'm an expert on what not to do.
Yes,
exactly. That's all I'm an expert in, on what not to do. I'm not an expert on how to be successful, but I know how to survive in the Philippines. Believe that. I had nobody help me
making a lot of money. You said you were. I make enough money. I do not discuss exactly my dollar figure, how much I make, but
it's nobody's business.
For me, when I go on holidays, there'll be enough money in the bank to go there and have a good time. That's it.
Just this time,
as far as my financial information goes.
Well, just this time, you know what not to do this time.
Oh, I know exactly what not to do this time. I learned that very quick.
You're not going to be a high roller this time, no.
No, I'm not going to do the high roller thing. I'm not going to be paying for pools and spas and having fucking 20 people eating and getting them all drunk. And yeah, that shit ain't happening this time. This time I'm going to be a bit more of a Scrooge McDuck and fucking. There you go, brother.
There's nothing wrong with being the new Scrooge in town.
No, I'll be a tight ass, but not to the point that people hate me. That's it.
Oh, well, let them start hating you right now. I mean.
But if they come up to me and go, hey, can I have 100 pesos? Then I'm going to give them 100 pesos. But if you come up to me and say, hey, can I have 20K because I want to buy a fucking motorbike or some shit, it'll be, yeah, stick it up your ass.
Yeah. Well, maybe with that 100 pesos, say when you're going to pay me back.
Yeah, I'll say, here's 100 peso, but you'll owe me 110, and I expect it before I jump on my plane back home.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Nah, exactly.
But you know, people would come when I had my internet cafe. People would come over to my internet cafe, and they would ask for if they could borrow. And at first I said no, and then I said, what do you got to trade? And then later on they would come back. And they had cookware, and they had like a gas stove, propane bottle, a half full propane bottle. And I said, damn. I said, okay, but you don't bring back the money.
I thought about over there, you talking about that. One thing I have thought about over there, opening up in a pawn store. I actually believe that, yeah, opening up a pawn store could be lucrative over there. As long as it ain't stolen shit, that's one thing.
No. If you get a stolen product, the cops said it's okay when it changes hand to somebody else, because like I got my computer stolen, and the cops said they know who has it, but it already changed hands to somebody else, and they can't, they somehow or another they can't get it back because it went to somebody else. But
Yeah.
they know who got it, and the cop says, "You give me money, and I will go and get it back for you." I said,
Yeah, of
"What
course. And
the?"
it'll probably cost you more than what the bloody computer's worth by the end of the day.
Well, no. My computer was worth an awful lot of money. That laptop was, but
Yeah.
he wanted like $100, 5,000 pesos,
Yeah.
just for he could try to get it back. And he says, I will try to get it back. But
Yeah.
I said, you're
Try
a
to.
cop. Just grab it and you know.
I wonder if you'd get in the shit for stealing your own thing back. Like, the bloke that's been sold to, you go there and knock it off from him. Will you get in the shit for stealing your own shit back?
Well, look at O.J. Simpson. He did. He went to prison.
Yeah, true. He did. But yeah,
So
that's one thing I've always thought about because I got about 5 years experience in the loans and sales. I did that here in Australia working for a company. So I got pretty good at ripping people off. They bring in a laptop that's clearly worth about $1,000. You look at them, you can tell they're down and out. They're probably going to use the money for drugs. So you go, all right, I can give you $50 for it. And they usually take it. And then in 30 days they ain't coming back for it. And then you resell it.
huh.
Yeah. It's an interesting industry if you have worked in it. I remember selling someone a set of pearls. And I'm like, I better go look on the computer, see how much we paid the person for these pearls. We gave them $50. Looked on the computer. All right, we gave them $50. The ticketed price was $850. I said, yeah, okay, I can give you $100 discount.
Yeah, it don't come back.
Yeah.
I mean, well, they probably don't come back anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be amazed how much markup people put on that shit and how much you can offer people and they'll take it when they're fucking, desperate for money.
Yeah,
It's an industry I know a lot
when it
about.
comes to money and desperate people,
Yeah.
they're gonna do a lot of things to when they're desperate.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. In the store I was working in, we had people that, stole shit as well, but everyone got busted because there was so many cameras in that store. You literally have a picture of their face from every angle. And it's like somebody snatch and grab a piece of jewelry and run. It's like, dude, you had 4 cameras facing you at the same time, plus another 4 while you turned around to walk out the door or run out the door. It's like, yeah. It was kind of amusing. It was like, shit, you're just going to go to jail for a fucking something that got
Smile.
hot.
Smile for the camera.
Who's smiling?
But yeah, I had a lot of people coming in, but they had those 4, 5, 6 motorcycle they those Indian people. They come in. I can't get money from the bank, so I flagged down those Indian people driving around on a motorcycle, and I want to borrow money, and I want to borrow maybe 5,000 pesos. So they give me the money, but every day they'll come back and I gotta give them like 100 pesos or 200 pesos, and for X amount of time.
Yeah.
And that's good, but they always coming in and getting money. Makes you look a little bit bad.
Oh, I don't know. If you're offering them something they need and they have something of value, then there's nothing really wrong with it in my books. If they need 5,000 peso for something, but they have a bike that's worth 10,000, then you go, okay, you hand me the bike I'll hold on to it for 30 days. You don't come back with 5,500 in 30 days, then I own that bike. There's nothing really wrong with it. It's a choice they make. You don't force them to. If they come to you asking for the money, then it's not you that are wrong, if you know what I mean. It's a choice that they make. But yeah. Well, we got 20 people watching, so we must be doing something right, Kev.
It's you, buddy. You're the man.
It's me. Shit, they want to hear the Aussie expert from the Philippines with all of fucking 14 days experience. That's what it is.
Well, I think somebody just got off. I think maybe there was somebody else on having another show.
Another live show finished. So we got the people that went, fuck it. Let's see what Kev's up to.
Possible. Who knows? I don't know.
Who knows, mate?
Well, so like I said, like I told you earlier, we're not going to be on all night. I just wanted to come on and say, hey, what was happening.
So, Kev, how much did you sink into your internet cafe store you had set up? How much do you reckon that cost you to get up and running?
Oh my! From the beginning.
Did you like start small, or did you just go all out at the beginning?
I went balls all the way out. I would say probably $10,000.
All
right. To get the place, and then open up the place, clean up the place, get the photo. Get the what do you call it? The computer stands, all the computer booth, all put together, and because they are all handmade.
Yeah.
I think what cost the most was the labor.
Yeah, that is expensive over there.
Yeah.
Materials are pretty cheap though. But obviously you need to get a sparky in to wire it up and do all that sort of shit. But yeah, 10 grand to get a company or a business up and running, that's not expensive. That's cheap in comparison to trying to do it here in Australia or in the States. You try to go start an internet cafe now.
Well, at my place, I had my internet cafe, and then upstairs I had my boarding house, and then my next door I had my billiard place. So I had 3 businesses all connected to each other.
Oh, right. So, yeah.
And like I said, it lasted roughly 4 years until my evil ex-girlfriend, my business partner, and her family gobbled me up.
Yeah. So what? The store's no more, or they just took it over?
At the end they paid. They bought me out, and then they took over, and then they went out of business, and they moved it all to where her mom was. So they just picked up and moved.
Okay.
Because again, it cost too much. When I left, she got hooked up with another white man from down to another. She got involved with another white guy, and she got married to him. And
wow.
Yeah, and when I was teaching English at the English school, he called somehow or another. He found out what my cell phone number, and he wanted to meet me, and he took me out to a dinner, and just him and I, and we sat down and talked, and he asked me questions and everything, and he told me what was going on. And I said, no, we paid for like like the electricity bill and all this stuff. And he told me that she asked for money from him to go pay the electric bill because I never paid the electric bill, and they were gonna get the electric bill shut off. And I go, my God, she lied and stuff to me, saying they've been paying the electric bill and rent and all this stuff. And at the long end of the day, the money's been going to her mom.
Ah, shit. One of those sort of situations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and one of the things that I complain about a lot of times was her mom would come to my business on Thursday and spend the whole day there, and I would get kind of tired, and I would go upstairs and sit down out and look out on the balcony and stay up there, and her mom would like kind of like bully and get money.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Money is, I think over there, money is the root of most problems, in all honesty. Money is the
Yeah.
root of most problems. I just,
My friend Purcell from Belgium, he's from Iloilo, and I was overhearing him talking, and he was saying that his girlfriend's parents, they're kind of pressuring her for money.
yeah. Well, that always happens. So, though, for some reason, I even see it and witness it myself with me and my missus, brothers, sisters, cousins asking, "Oh, can we borrow money? Can we borrow money?" So, yeah, it's
Well,
just
see,
part and parcel of the, yeah.
he built a beautiful they got some land, and he built a nice I don't know, like a building, looks like a Nipa hut house on the land, and he wants to go there and spend some time there on the property, but he knows that the parents will come and try to hit him up for money.
Yeah,
So
that
now
would be a
he
pain in
wants to
the
get
ass.
an apartment in town and not like stay away from the parents.
Yeah. Hold on, Kev. I'm going to go grab a coffee, so you can either talk to the chat or something like that. But I'm going to go grab a coffee because I need
All
more
right,
caffeine.
all right.
All right, man.
Hey, chicken choker. We got Jimmy in the house. What else do we have? Well, we got 23 hangout people. We got Big Mike here. 5-5. Philippine travel. We got Ken in the house. Hey, buddy. I know Nico was on. Did he already end his show? Hey, Van. Maybe he already got out. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on all night. I'm just coming for a little bit. Well, there you are. Hey, Nico. Man, down like at this house here, downstairs in the basement's always cold. I got a heater down here that I gotta turn on sometimes at nighttime just to keep warm. Oh hell. School started. That's kind of nice. Because my cousin's kids, they all started on Wednesday. We'd like to thank God for having school, just to give everybody a break. Oh, hell. Yeah. We're just out enjoying the day. I got some new videos that I gotta put out. I don't like to do that editing. A lot of work to do that editing. I do it, but I'm lazy about doing it.
Nico's in the chat. I don't mind that bloke. He's a good bloke. I've watched a few of his videos.
Yeah, I guess he was on earlier.
All right.
Somebody mentioned he was on earlier. And software. But yeah, that's the hardest part is doing editing, taking the video and doing that kind of stuff is kind of easy, point and shoot, but splicing and cutting and putting things together, then putting music that's not copyright on it. That part's kind of hard. Santai 7 says that's what they do. Takes the longest time.
Yeah, I watch some of those people's videos and I think, wow, that's good editing. But I also know in the back of my mind, how fucking long does that take you for a 10-minute video? You probably spend 2 to 3 hours just editing it. Where me, I'm not one of those type of people anymore. I just shoot it, upload it, and yeah. But I guess
Yeah,
that's why their channels are popular. They do take the time and effort to edit them.
do more in life. He has some good videos that he does some real good editing.
Yeah. Who was the
Hey
bloke
Tom,
that I spoke to last time? He's basically goes around the world and he's uploading videos in 4K. They're actually decent videos, but I forget what the bloke's name was. I found him a week or two ago. I think he was in the chat. You told me about him. He's been to
hey,
the Philippines. He's over in Europe at the moment. He was like, yeah, in Amsterdam, I think last was the video he uploaded.
oh nice.
Uh,
And my kids don't go back to school until Labor Day. Okay. Yeah, they we get my cousin's youngest son. He'll go to school on Monday, this coming Monday. So everybody's gonna get breaks. Yeah, that's okay. My wife says she wants to start a YouTube channel. Well, that's cool. Just laughed at her. Can't get her to turn.
Man, it don't take much to start a YouTube channel, man. You don't even have to be an editor. All you have to do is download the YouTube app on your phone, hit go live, bang, you can record a video. It's simple as that, and hit upload.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to do it nowadays. It's not like it used to be where there was no go live sort of function. You had to basically work out how to get it going. Now you can do it all within YouTube.
Yeah. Right off your phone or your tablet.
Yeah.
And the cameras on your phone is so good today that you don't really have to go out and buy those expensive cameras.
Yeah. Yeah, mate, I'm
Hey,
still
BK.
alive, just working a lot. Just answering one of the messages in the chat. Yeah, I'm alive, just working.
Danny just popped in. Oh hell! You were telling me that you didn't really like to do that zip line.
Yeah, man, seriously, if I don't know, I might have a picture of it somewhere, but this zip line at Sky Ranch is over the edge of the hill, and it's literally what looks like a 100-meter fall. So yeah, and
Is the fall over land or water or rocks?
over the top of trees. So if you fall down, your destination fucked. You're not getting up and walking away. Yeah.
Huh.
I think I
I was
saw
gonna say,
one
if it's
person
over
do it.
water, you might be able to be salvaged.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, it was no. The only two things I didn't go on was the bloody that zip line and the bloody fucking circular fucking thing that goes up in the air. Fucking Ferris wheel. I think it's
Oh
Ferris wheel.
yeah, no Ferris wheel or roller coaster in the Philippines. No way.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think they'll let me do that anyway. But
yeah. Nah, if you saw this zip line, you'd go, nah. It was like I looked at even the harness somebody was wearing going over there, going along on it. I said that harness looks like it's 20 years old. I think the harness got installed when the bloody park was built. So yeah,
yeah, but they gotta have that stuff safety regulated, I believe.
yeah. But in all honesty, I don't think there's much safety and regulation over there. In all honesty, I don't think there is.
Yeah. Huh. That would be kind of fun, but I don't think they make that stuff, or they sign off for like American or European um people. They have it for small size people, but they don't have it for large and plus size people.
Zip line 20-year old. I won't hang out on that. Yeah, I don't know. I just wouldn't do that zip line. If I have a photo or something, it's yeah. Or when I go over there, I'll try and take a picture of it. But yeah, it's like nah, not doing it.
Well, Tom is a big person. BK is a big person. I'm a big person. So I mean large people, but
Well, we got to be
you know,
politically correct, mate.
doing that zip line, I don't want to stretch. I don't want to stretch the cable or stretch my safety harness.
True.
Especially if you don't know how old that safety harness is, because if it's been out in the weather, the weather can make it deteriorate.
Yes, very true, very true. And just the weather in general would be brutal on something like that.
Yeah.
It's always humid, so there'll always be rust and whatnot. It's just yeah, nah, fuck that.
I'm sorry, Tom. I'm not your size. Come on, hey, that's kind of that's kind of pointing the finger. Now, you're not my size when, like, right now, or are you talking about when I was in the Philippines? Because when I was in the Philippines, I lost a lot of weight. So you can look at my pictures when I was in the Philippines, and I was a lot smaller. So just when I first went there, I was large, but when I left, I was your size.
The funny thing is, I go there and I put on weight due to all the fucking carbs I consume. All the beer, all the rice, all that shit puts the weight on.
Huh.
Then I come back home and get skinny
Well,
again.
Nico, I think you got to lose some weight too, buddy, if you're going to do that zip line too. I'm not pointing the finger, though. I am 320. Yeah. I don't know what the weight limit is. I tried to get on the Ferris wheel when I was in Bacolod during Mascalada festival, and they wouldn't let me get on it.
Shit, man, that has to be a little bit, has to hurt a little bit. It's like, nah, you're too fat for this fucking ride.
Oh no,
Go away, we don't.
I was just too damn big. I couldn't. You know, they said that I'm not. It's not made for me.
Yeah. I think everything there is made for people that are about 5'5" to 5'10". If you're over that height, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, even Dave must be a giant there. Oh shit! And Popeye.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah.
I want to make them feel like they're big. Fuck. Don't want to bring them up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't
Hey,
want to
it's your
give them
fucking
ammo.
opinion. Whatever the hell you want, mate.
Fuck. Don't want them to make another video. Oh fuck. It's still going there. Oh hell. Yeah. You hear that Dave is 600. Hey, Nick, who's this? Oh, BK now. Don't talk about Dave now, because he's gonna get his feelings hurt, and Popeye's gonna come to his rescue and stick up for him because they are bros, and bros cover each other's. They cover each other's spots.
I think Kev's got a problem with Dave, or Dave has a problem with Kev. Something's up.
Dave has a problem with everybody.
Dave's Dave. I've watched a few of his videos. Sometimes he's a ranter. Sometimes he's I don't know. As I said,
Dave
on
probably
YouTube, lots of different characters here.
Dave probably saying that I'm talking about him and how many people I got on my show. Now he's gonna hurry up and get on and disrupt the balance.
It has to be amusing. If you find that somebody actually goes out of their way because you did something, or they have to mention you, it's more of a compliment because they're going out of their way to do something.
Yeah.
It depends on how you take it at the end of the day.
Oh, take it like a grain of salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, water off a duck's back.
Quack quack.
That's the one, mate.
Yep. Hell, Danny, you're still here in town? I thought you was gonna pack up and take off your sombrero and get on the plane and go to Margaritaville and go Olay. Ah, well, I'm not trying to rush you, brother. Good for you, man. the housekeeper and everybody's already notified. Already got your house already lined up. Getting our rest house ready, huh? Yeah. That's the beer house. The rest house is the beer house. That's the man cave.
Man cave. Everyone needs a man cave. I've even got a man cave, so yeah, it's one thing you need. One place where you can piss off to and not be annoyed. You can put your tunes on, you can drink your beer, you can kick back and relax. Everyone needs one of those rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always nice to have, just in case if you get somebody irritated, have a refrigerator packed with ice cold.
Yeah, gotta have that beer fridge full.
Have your computer in there and a lazy boy chair. Have your lock. Have your dog by your side. What else do you need?
Exactly. Just enough to sit back and relax and not have to worry about the rest of the world.
Nice. Well, Danny, the bullpen wishes you good luck.
So, Nico, when are you going back? I know you're in the States. I know he plans on going back. Yeah. Because he was there for a
Same
while.
time you're going there.
What's that?
I think he's going to go back around same time you were back in in January of or February.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nico and Big Mike is going to go there at the same time.
It's hard once you get that fucking traveling bug.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny, don't forget to stay and say hi once in a while. Don't turn into like Mikey 550. don't go into hiding. Poor guy. Mikey 550. He got when it went back to the Philippines and his woman said no more YouTube, no more Facebook, and he went kaput.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't stop bloody YouTube or Facebook. If the missus told me, yeah, you got to stop that, I'm like, nah, that's what I enjoy doing. That's a hobby of mine. I can deal with it.
Well, he had good music. He made some good songs about everybody. And he was pretty popular and stuff, and his wife said no more. Just like Richard, his wife said no more, and you got to do what the woman says. Don't make waves.
True.
Well, that's true, Danny. I mean, you're not old yet. You're not old. Yet, I said.
Yeah.
I did say yet. I didn't say yeti. I just said yet. Oh hell.
Yeah, I reckon I'll get going soon, Kev.
I am too, buddy.
Got shit I need to be doing.
I gotta watch the cartoons pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
My favorite ones are coming on soon.
Fair enough.
Fred Flintstone and the guys.
I can't get past. Yeah, you can't go past the old school cartoons, mate. Anyway, man. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll be going. Thanks to
All right,
everybody
you
who tuned
guys.
in. I'll be going. Take care. I'll see you later, Kev, and everybody else in the chat. Please.
All right, Alan. Thanks for
All
coming
right,
out.
man.
Have
Bye.
a good weekend.
Yeah, sure will, mate. Later.
All right, you guys. All right, you guys. I'm following. You guys have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't let all this beat you down. Remember, this is just entertainment. What this ain't real. Only real fun. All right, you guys. God bless. Be safe. Have fun, and I'll talk to you guys later on.